Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a really cool decode text animation using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. When you hover over the text, it scrambles into random character and then decodes itself into a readable message. Let's dive right in. In HTML, we add our first text element using a div tag with the class coded text. This will display the word hello world and be animated on hover. So we add a second similar div. This shows the message top secret and will also animate. Finally, we include a third div with an extra class called from right. The extra class tells our script to animate the decoding from the right hand side instead of the left. CSS, first we target the HTML and body element. This remove all default spacing around the page so we can control layout precisely. Then we style the body element to make it take up the full width and height of the viewport. We use display flex to enable flexbox layout and then set flex direction column so child elements stack vertically. The justify content and align items handle all child elements both vertically and horizontally. We also apply the Google font by setting font family shade text mono, which give our text a clean coding style. Additionally, we can use dark background for contrast, even though it was optional in the original. Next, we define the coded text class. The text block gets some internal spacing with padding and spacing between each element using margin. We give them a black background and white text. To center the text inside each block, we use text align center and apply a white space no wrap to make sure the text stays on a single line. The cursor pointer rule makes the cursor changes to a pointer on hover, indicating interactivity. We also round the corner slightly with border radius and finally set a clear readable font size 20 pixels. JavaScript will begin by selecting all elements on the page that have the class coded text using document.querySelector all. This return a node list of all matching elements. We then loop through each of those elements using the for each method and define a callback function with the parameter t, which represent each individual text block. Inside this function, we first store the original text content of the element by splitting into an array of individual characters using t.innerHTML. We store this array in the variable array1. Next, we create a second array called array2, which will hold random character for the scramble animation. We fill array2 with random character by interacting over each character in array1 and assigning each position in array2 a random character returned by the random character function. After setting up the character array, we add an event listener to the element using t.onPointerOver. This triggers the animation when the user hover their mouse or pointer over the text. Inside this hover event, we create a GSAP timeline using const.tl is equal to gsap.timeline, which allows us to smoothly animate changes over time. Define a variable step and initialize it to 0. This will help track the animation progress in terms of how many characters should be revealed. We call tl.from2 to animate the element t starting from a scramble variant. In the starting state, we set inner HTML to the scramble text using array.join. Set the text color to black with and use a light greenish background color. The ending state of the animation, we set the duration based on the length of the original text divided by 20, making longer words animate slightly longer. We also apply a small delay of 0.1 second before the animation start. Set the final text color to white and set the background color to black. Most importantly, we define an on update call function that run continuously during the animation. Inside this update function, we calculate the animation progress by multiplying the current tl.progress by the length of the original character array and rounding it down using math.floor. This gives us the current step of the decoding animation. If the current step is not equal to the previous one, we update the step variable and then refill array2 with fresh random character. We then construct two set text segments, pt1 which represent the revealed character and pt2 which contain the scramble one still in transition. Text element has a class from right. We reverse the direction of the animation instead of building from left to right. We calculate the scramble part on the left and the reveal part on the right. We do this by slashing the array in reverse. pt1 becomes the scramble section and pt2 becomes the reveal text. Otherwise, the decoding moves from left to right. Finally, we update the text inside the element by combining pt1 plus pt2, giving us the animated decoding effect in real time. Outside the loop, the random character function returns to a random character. It picks one from a string of letter, number, and symbol and randomly choose to make it uppercase or lowercase. This creates the scramble text effect. That's it. You now have a beautiful decode text animation that reacts on hover. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more future animation like this. Thanks for watching.